And welcome to the Nascar Nights Pumma Dega Cup Series Daytona 500. Today, on this glorious, beautiful day in the world center of racing, these 14 drivers will go 15 laps around the world center of racing. Before we get to before we get the green flag fly, pre-race ceremonies coming your way. Let's send it down to the command for pre-race ceremonies. Welcome to the NASCAR Nights Cup Series Racing. NASCAR Nights Pumma Dega Cup Series inaugural Daytona 500, y'all. The inaugural Pumma Dega Daytona 500. Yeah, let me just Alright, welcome into the broadcast, y'all. And today, these 14 drivers will do 15 laps around the world center of racing. And before we have the green flag flying coming your way, let's set it down trackside for the pre-race ceremonies. Now, for the national anthem, please welcome country singer Lainey Wilson. It's not actually Lainey Wilson, though.
It's hard to believe that Tom.
And we will be right back. Bro. And that was your national anthem. In a moment, we shall send you trackside for the command in the Daytona 500. But before we get to that, we will take a moment of silence for people who were killed in the Catholic school, Minnesota school shooting today. That shooting resulted in 2 casualties. Rest in peace. God and the Lord bless the whole state of Minnesota, and especially that school. Let's take a moment of silence for those who were injured and killed. All right, and rest in peace to all of their, rest in peace, and hope their families have really hope their families have some speedy recoveries, and Let's get this Daytona 500 underway. Now, we will send it down to your command in the Daytona 500. Command, when we come back, the NASCAR Knights Pumma Dega Cup Series. Alright, y'all. Alright, guys, we are back here in the Daytona 500. Here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Get this, NASCAR Knights Pumma Dega League Cup, NASCAR Knights Pumma Dega Cup Series underway in Daytona. Welcome, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Thank you, Kevin, for the greatest words in motorsports. We go green in the Daytona 500 when we come back. Alright, we'll park right here. So they make their pace lap. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Amen. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys. Can you like a car? Let me see if this one's the one. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys. Let's go racing. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing. Let's go racing. Daytona 500. Gonna pause it right away.
All right.
AI. migrate to the front. Alright, y'all. Here in Daytona, we'll have Mike Joy and Darrell Waltrip send us off for the green flag.
Nascar makes the hard left turn on the pit road. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're going to get this year started out front. We'll send these boys and girls off. Buddy, let's go racing, boys!
40
Thank you, Darrell Waltrip and Mike Joy. We're underway in the NASCAR Knights Pumma Dega Cup Series Daytona 500. Eric Jones is a little get squiggly on the and heading into turn 1. Great start by John Hunter Nemechek. Down the back straightaway for the first time out of 15 today. Here comes Chase Briscoe. What will Briscoe do? What will Chase Briscoe do? He has no help. Bubba Wallace right behind him. Chase Briscoe. Eric Jones moves into second. Who will lead the first lap in Daytona? John Hunter Nemechek leads the Daytona 500. As here in Daytona, we have 3 part-time entries here in Daytona. John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Jones, and Kaz Garala. As they get real squiggly, next week there will be 3 different drivers in this field. They get real squiggly right there. Real squiggly. Real squiggly. Oh! Contact! Hocevar, Eric Jones! Bell gets loose. Really tight. Drag race to the line. 42 in the Daytona 500. Lap 3 out of 15 in Daytona is complete. Here on lap 3, it's John Nemechek and Denny Hamlin lead down the back straightaway. Hamlin helping John Hunter Nemechek. Josh Berry disrupting that for Chevy and Toyota and Chevy top 5. John Hunter Nemechek, Josh Berry big shove to the back of the 11 car. Eric Jones in the wall. 3 wide for the lead in Daytona. Denny Hamlin will lead in Daytona. Lap 4 complete in the Daytona 500. Here we go. The cars are starting to get real squiggly. Oh, Hocevar's turn. Eric Jones, Carson Hocevar upside down. So is John Hunter Nemechek. Chase Briscoe, Ty Gibbs upside down in Daytona. Barrel rolling. Caution is out on lap 4. So we're ready to go. Back green in the Daytona 500. Only 6 cars will make it. As we're back underway in the Daytona 500. Christopher Bell last. Chase Briscoe leads here on lap 7. Halfway done in the Daytona 500. Halfway done here in Daytona. Eric Jones to the inside. Eric Jones to the inside. Let's get a quick view as they fly by. Here. They're probably killing each other. Here we go as they fly by in Daytona. No idea. Oh, just one sec. No. Let me go to There we go. This is onboard Anthony Alfredo. Down the back straightaway on lap 9 here out of 15 in the Daytona 500. We'll have the Xfinity race right after this. Actually, no, I'll film every, I'll figure that out later. As Chase Briscoe leads the Daytona 500, I will make the next race right after this, which will be Atlanta, which will be premiering on Friday. And this will go right up after this. Because I'm going to make this today and premiere it on Friday is because we need people to sign up for these races. 43 of Eric Jones to the inside in Daytona as they fly by here in the Daytonas. Here, it's just Anthony Alfredo and these 3 Toyotas up front battling 3 wide here in Daytona. Anthony Alfredo really needs to get up there here on lap 11 out of 15. 5 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Chase Briscoe gets clear in turn number 3 into the Daytona 500. Coming back to 4 laps of racing action to go in the Daytona 500. 4 laps of racing left in the Daytona 500. Christopher Bell. Oh, Bubba Wallace's turn! Trouble! Bubba Wallace! Car upside down! It's Bubba Wallace! After those technical difficulties, we are back in Daytona. And after those, Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin will be back. And on the lead lap. They have a shot at this Daytona 500 now. As there will be no laps down on super speedways. No laps down. So everyone's on the same lap. They have a shot at this Daytona 500. As Nascar Cup Series overtime underway in Daytona. Great jump, Eric Jones. 2 to go into the Daytona 500. 2 laps of racing left in the Daytona 500. Turn 1 and 2. Kyle Busch to the inside of Christopher Bell. Denny Hamlin losing the draft. He would really use a caution to get back up to this draft. Eric Jones leads into turn number 3. No help with Eric Jones coming back to the white flag in Daytona. Here we go. Chase Briscoe a little bit loose. Here comes Chase Briscoe. Big run. White flag into the Daytona 500. 1 more lap of racing left of NASCAR Nights Cup Series Pumma Dega. The NASCAR Nights Pumma Dega Cup Series action. Here we go. Can Eric Jones hold off a charging Chase Briscoe? What will happen? Here comes Chase Briscoe with help from Anthony Alfredo. They will be side by side. Side by side, exiting turn number 4. Into the tri-oval. Here they come to the line. Chase Briscoe is a Daytona 500 champion. In a photo finish. What a finish from Daytona. Eric Jones loses to Chase Briscoe in Daytona. What a finish. For Daytona 500. What a finish. What a finish in the Daytona 500. Here is your finishing results. From the Daytona International Speedway, Chase Briscoe, Eric Jones, Anthony Alfredo, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, and Denny Hamlin. Chase Briscoe first, Eric Jones second, Anthony Alfredo third, Kyle Busch fourth, Christopher Bell fifth, and Denny Hamlin sixth. That first wreck really wiped out a lot of race cars. As let's go to your Daytona 500 winner, the 19 of Chase Briscoe. As Kyle Busch gonna get wrecked. One sec. Let's see. Oh, and our leader gets turned. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he's in the wall. He's in the wall. As, let's send it down to your Daytona 500 winner in a damaged race car. Let's just make sure nobody's killing each other. So guys, cooldown lap, you could not kill each other. Let's send it down to your Daytona 500 winner, Chase Briscoe. Let's go! Daytona, baby! Daytona! Chase Briscoe for Daytona 500 champion. No problem, just annihilate him. And he just got annihilated. Great. Oh, hard. Daytona, baby! As Chase Briscoe, how did you get that done? Yeah, just help from the 62 really helped me there. And it's all about timing. I timed it perfect. It was on last lap pass. Yeah, it was pretty fun racing action. Hope everyone that's watching this enjoyed it. You heard it from the man, Chase Briscoe, your winner of the Daytona 500. So this is your boy, Denny Hamlin Fan 25. God and the Lord bless. Amen, and hope y'all have a blessed week. This is your boy, Denny Hamlin Fan 25. Peace out. God and the Lord bless. Hope y'all have a blessed week. Peace. Amen.